Hello, welcome, namaste. My name is Babette. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you're new, welcome. Please let me know in the comments where you're streaming from, practicing from. I love hearing where in the world you're tuning in from. And if you want to share a little bit about your practice, what you're working on, I am all ears. For today, set of blocks, maybe a towel nearby, a bit of water if you wish, primarily your practice space and your mat. And then whenever you're ready, please meet me in a downward facing dog. If you're unsure about the length of your down dog, I always like to step it back into a plank pose, shoulders over the wrists, drawing the hips back without shortening your down dog too much. And when you get there, feel free to allow for a little bit of movement. So I always like to think of this down dog as, an opening stretch. Hands can be a little wider than shoulder width apart, spreading the fingers out wide. Fanning them out as wide as you can, pressing your finger pads into the mat. Head drops, maybe a look at your feet or between the legs. Feet about inner hips width apart, give or take. For me, that's a fist and a half, maybe 2 fists in width. And then if you want, you can start to settle into this little bit of a relative stillness. No need to completely lock yourself into the shape. In fact, I prefer that you continue to find this micro pulse through the body. As if you think about it, there's no such thing as real stillness in the body. Anyway, your heart beats, your lungs pump for you, and your blood rushes through your veins every moment of the day and night. So maybe even pulse a little bit with that microcurrent in the body. When things start to get a bit challenging, as we're here a little bit longer, start to notice if you are shifting your weight forward into the wrists. Try to then drop the weight back into the legs and glutes. So literally weight and body moves back a bit. So all you gotta do is then push the front of the mat forward, lengthening through the arms, and the hips will go a little higher up into the sky. You do tend to get warmer and warmer the longer you're here, especially if you have a little bit of ujjayi breath, that nice constriction in the back of the throat going on. So see, you can take about 3 more breaths here. I know this is a little bit longer, but great to build resilience, not just in the body, but also in the mind. Alright, take a deep inhale through the nose and side out. And then take a child's pose, knees nice and wide, big toes touching, and allow your forehead to come down to the ground. Softening the tops of the feet into the mat. Let your belly soften between the thighs. So all that effort and work that we put in our down dog, now try to bring all that ease into the body in child's pose. You can make a bit of a jazz hand or sparkle fingers just to bring some blood back through the fingers if you felt that in the wrists. And then you can take your time, follow your breath to all fours, hands and knees. Tabletop, back to your downward facing dog. And collect your breath. So this thing called Wolf's Law, in a nutshell, it's pretty much the pressure that we put on our bones with progressive overload is how our bones tend to then get stronger. So this little drill will definitely work with that. In the gym we do it with weights, in yoga we do it with our body weight. Please draw your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the heels, the hips, take the shoulders over the wrists, look between your thumbs and push. Exhale, lower the heels back down to where you found them. Inhale, take a baby step forward towards the wrists. Big toes touch, heels, hips lift, shoulders over the wrists, look between the thumbs and push. And then exhale, lower the heels back down. Stay where you are, twice more, baby step forward. Inhale, heels, hips lift, push, 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 push. And then lower it back down to the ground. One more time, take that baby step forward to the front. Find the tippy toes, push shoulders over towards the fingertips, and then lower the heels back down. Take a halfway lift so you can step your feet forward on the exhale between your hands. Allow your head to drop for Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, find a half lift, a flat back, tabletop spine. Hands can always come to shins or thighs. And then exhale, fold over. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, half lift, leading with the crown of the head, weight into the front of the feet. Exhale, fold over. One more time, inhale, find that half lift. And then exhale, folding over. Inhale, come all the way up for Urdhva Hastasana, up hands pose. Exhale, hands to the heart. I just realized, you stay where you are. I'm just going to switch sides so you can see what it is that I'm doing. On the inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Please grab your left wrist with your right hand and step your left foot behind the right. You're coming on the ball of the left foot, bit of a diagonal behind you. Inhale, reach your arms up, get long. Exhale, take this over to your right for a side waist opening into the left side of the body. Keep your legs as they are. Inhale, release the bind, sweep the hands down, bending the knees, frame the right foot and step your left foot back into a runner's lunge. You can come on tented fingers, fists, or blocks. Inhale, look forward, lengthen through the spine, drive through the left heel. Exhale, lengthen through your right leg. No need to straighten it, but do allow your head to drop. Inhale, rebend the right knee, weight comes forward, look forward. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee draws into the back of the right knee, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, giant step back with the left foot, look forward. Exhale, lengthen through the right leg. Again, no need to straighten. Inhale, rebend, weight comes forward. Exhale, Shiva squat. Draw knee to back of the right knee. Inhale, giant step back, look forward. One more time, exhale, lengthening through. Let the head drop. Inhale, rebend, weight comes forward. Exhale, Shiva squat. And please let the head drop. Draw the left knee into the nose as you lengthen through the right leg. You can step your left foot down or take the leg with you as you come all the way up to stand for a one-legged Tadasana. Drive that left knee high up, and if you put the foot down, draw the knee into your chest. Exhale, eagle wrap, left leg over right, high as you can, maybe double wrap, bending the right knee. Right arm over left, give yourself a hug, half or full eagle wrap. Try to squeeze the arms, pull the elbows away from your face, squeeze the legs, all energy goes into the center of your body. Find your breath. And then carefully unwrap the legs, take a giant step back with the left leg into a high lunge as your arms reach up overhead. So you can take a moment to connect to 4 points here, or 4 directions. You're reaching up, you're rooting down, you're driving your right knee and shin forward and your left heel back. On the exhale, take a T-twist to your right, push through the palms. Inhale, left hand lowers inside right foot, right arm reaches up, find a spinal twist. Keep driving through that left heel. Look at your right hand in the sky. Inhale, circle that right hand to the back of your room, down, forward and up. Pick up your left arm into a power lunge. Biceps by the ears, driving through the left heel. Coming from your feet and your core, inhale, open up to triangle pose, lengthening through your right leg. Just take a sec to find your stacking first. Shoulders over shoulders, wrists over wrists. And if you feel like you can go a little bit further, go a little bit further. Deep inhale through the nose. Maybe a sigh. Pressing into the feet, inhale, find reverse warrior. Bend your right knee, sweep your right arm overhead. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame the foot, pop on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, find a right down dog split, sweep it all the way back. Bend the knee, open up the hip, take a nice circle through your ankle, as I always like to warm up my feet here. Next inhale, re-lengthen through your right leg, toes, kneecap faces down. Keep your leg up as you exhale, come forward to a one-legged plank pose. Draw the right knee into the nose. Inhale, a one-legged plank. You can stay here, go for a one-legged chaturanga push-up to a one-legged plank. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, a right down dog split. Exhale, find a fallen triangle. Right knee to the left elbow, lengthen through so you can sweep your left arm up. Find the entire sole of the left foot on the ground. Not sinking in the right wrist, but use your feet and your legs here. On the exhale, lower the left hand down. Inhale, find a right down dog split. Pivot it all the way back into the sky. Bend the right knee, open hip. A rock star if you want to the left. Let that right foot tip behind you. Keep it stacked as much as you want, or roll the chest and heart open to the ceiling. Use your inhale to pivot this back around into the ball of the left foot for a right down dog split. And then exhale, take your feet together, downward facing dog. A steady breath, take a deep inhale. Maybe sigh out. Use your next inhale to ripple your spine forward into a plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, our knees, chest and chin. Upward facing dog on the inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice long inhale through the nose. And side out. Got one more little yogi drill for you here. You may have to swing your legs out a little bit to the sides, especially if you want to keep your legs straight as an extra add-on. And will make sense in a moment. Please draw your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Lift the heels, the hips, the shoulders are over the wrists, pushing down to the palms, look between your thumbs. Exhale, so you can tap your right toes to the right wrist. Lift the hips and inhale, step it back. Exhale, left toes, left wrist. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, take a baby step forward towards the wrist, high on the tippy toes. Looking between the thumbs. Exhale, right toes, right wrist. And inhale, step it back. Exhale, left toes, left wrist. And inhale, step it back. One more time, a baby step forward towards the wrist, high on those tippy toes. Lift the hips. Right toes, right wrist, give it a tap, step it back. Left toes, left wrist, step it back. And then walk it forward to the front of the mat. Finding your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, let's take a 1/2 lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, fold over. Inhale, come all the way up for your Urdhva Hastasana, up hands pose. Exhale, hands to heart. And then please reach your arms up on the inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Grabbing the right wrist with the left hand and step your right foot behind the left. Inhale, reaching up, get long please. Exhale, take that over to your left for that beautiful sideways opening. Try not to roll your right shoulder forward. Exhale, release the bind in your hands. Circle the hands down, bending the knees, frame the left foot. Step your right foot back. Runner's lunge. 10 fingers, fist blocks. Inhale, look forward towards the front of your space. Exhale, lengthen through the left leg again. Don't feel the need to straighten, allow the head to drop. Inhale, rebend, weight comes forward, look forward. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee draws to the back of the left, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, giant step back, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, lengthen through the left leg, allow the head again just to look back. Inhale, rebend, look forward. Exhale, Shiva squat, squeeze the thighs. One more time, inhale, step back, look forward. And then exhale, lengthen through the leg. Inhale, rebend, look forward. Exhale, find your Shiva squat, draw it in. And then draw the right knee into the nose as you lengthen through the left leg. Option one, step your right foot down, come up to stand, or come up to stand with the right knee drawn up into the chest for your one-legged Tadasana, single point of focus. Wrap that right leg very high over the left, eagle wrap, maybe double eagle wrap. Left arm over the right, give yourself a hug, half or full eagle wrap. Take that steady gaze, maybe pull the elbows a little bit away from your face to open up the back body a smidge more. Find one more breath, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, open this up, step back into a high crescent lunge, always way further back than you may think. Revisiting those 4 directions, up, forward, down, and back. Exhale, T-twist to the left, push through the palms, maybe deepen into the lunge. Inhale, right hand lowers the inner left leg, left arm reaches up, find that spinal twist. Circle your left hand to the back of the room, down, forward, pick up your right arm, both biceps by the ears, find that power lunge. Coming from your feet, your core, inhale, triangle pose, right heel pivots in, lengthen through your left leg. Again, just what can you stack? Find that first. Expansion across the chest. Tailbone anchors to the trailing heel. And if you want to sink a little lower, as you drive into that left big toe mount. Pressing into the feet, inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Bend the left knee, sweep the left arm overhead. Beautiful side waist opening. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame your foot. Popping on the ball of the right foot, inhale, take a left down dog split, sweep it all the way back. Bending that knee, open up the hip, circle through your ankle, take a nice clockwise, a counterclockwise. And then re-lengthen through the left leg, find your left down dog split. Keep the leg up, come forward for a one-legged plank pose. Exhale, left knee to nose first. Inhale, one-legged plank, lengthen through the spine. Stay up or go for a one-legged chaturanga push up to a one-legged plank. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, left down dog split. Exhale, fallen triangle, left knee to the right, elbow lengthen through that left leg, pinky toe edge down. Right arm reaches up, pushing into the sole of the right foot. Lifting the hips. Exhale, right hand lowers, it's quite the twist. Inhale, find a left down dog split. Exhale, bend the knee, open hips, stay there. Rock star over to your right. You can keep it stacked or roll it a little bit further open to the sky if you want. Inhale, take that back around into your left down dog split. And exhale, feet together, downward facing dog. Coming back to your breath. On the inhale, let's ripple the spine forward to your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, our knees, chest and chin. Upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Find a deep inhale through the nose. Side out. And then please draw the big toes to touch. Take your knees nice and wide. Down to the ground, child's pose, balasana. Take a moment. You can always sit up on your shins if you want to in Vajrasana. And come back to your breath. All right, all fours on the inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can draw your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, shoulders go over the wrists, looking between the thumbs. Exhale, bend your knees, squat back, look forward, step or hop. A half lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, a half lift and heel toe your feet about 1 foot width apart. Turn all 10 toes to your right, line up your feet, and then take your hands behind you, maybe on blocks, tended fingers or palms down. Pressing into both big toe mounts to get a little bit into your IT bend. Find a breath. Next, inhale, spin to your left, facing forward, pivoting on the heels of the feet, half lift. And then exhale, turn all 10 toes to your left, lining up your feet, and walk your hands to the back of the mat. Again, tended fingers, blocks, or maybe even palms down. Press those big toe mounts into the ground. Find a deep inhale through the nose. Maybe a sigh. Inhale, face forward, turning to your right, pivoting on the heels, heel toe your feet together, half lift. Exhale, fold over with Vinyasa. Inhale, come all the way up for Urdhva Hastasana, up hands pose. Exhale, hands to the heart. Next inhale, big toes touching heels, a fist width apart as you bend the knees, reach the arms up for chair pose, your Utkatasana. Or at least try to face your knees over first and second toes, second and third toes. Exhale, hands to the heart for balance. Float your right knee into the chest. Take a figure four over the left thigh. Send your booty way back and your heart forward. A steady breath. Flex your right foot nice and intensely so that you stabilize the knee. Then take peace fingers of your right hand around your right big toe. Inhale, come up to stand first. Find your leg balance, knee bent, left hand to the hip. And then Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana B. Extend your right leg out to the right. You can keep the knee bent. You can also reach your left arm out to the side for balance. Try not to collapse in the chest. Superhero on the heart. And don't swing your booty back. Draw that right hip underneath you. Swing your right leg forward for Utthita A. Draw the tailbone, tuck it underneath you so you can kick through the right heel to lift the hip up a little higher. Keep your toe lock if you can. Step your right foot all the way down to the ground with the toe lock. Take your left hand down to the ground. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back into a runner's lunge. Pivot your left heel to the right. From the ground up, with or without toe lock. Inhale, triangle pose. Lengthening through the right leg. Then you gotta really roll your left shoulder back. You can pulse a bit if you're still working on a toe lock triangle. Try not to sink in the right shoulder, the wrist. Use your obliques, lengthening through the side waist and through the neck. On the next inhale, bend your right knee. Release the toe lock. For side angle, both arms reaching forward over your head. So if you're holding this big beach ball overhead. Maybe deepen into the lunge a little bit, driving through the outer blade, pinky toe edge of your left back foot. Keep your arms as they are, pushing into the right heel, lengthen back through for triangle pose. Woof, hello core, keep reaching through the arms. Breath, breath, breath. On the exhale, right hand lowers, left hand lowers, turn your right toes to the left for a breathe, a wide forward fold to the left. Little half lifts, and then exhale, release. Deep inhale, maybe grab ankles or yogi toe lock if you want. And then on the next inhale, let's find a half lift. Exhale, turn over your right leg, find your runner's lunge, lower the left knee down, untuck your toes. Keep your left knee down as you draw the hips back for a half split. I want to give you a bit of spice here though. Take both hands over to your right, and then turn the pinky toe edge of your right foot down to the ground. Maybe come on palms, blocks. Peel the right toes toward you to the back edge of the mat. All the spice I can give you, maybe come onto your forearms. If you're not sure what your IT band was, I'm pretty sure you feel it now. Deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. And next inhale, take your time. Come forward over your right leg. Rebend it. Tuck your left toes. Plant the left palm down to the ground, yogi toe lock, right hand around the right big toe. Inhale, side plank, Vashisthasana, into the left hand. You can do that with toe lock or without. Find your breath. And then see you can swing that leg back to the top edge of your mat. Lower the left knee down again, untuck the toes, half split. Or perhaps releasing the toe lock, find your Hanumanasana. That can be a journey, maybe find blocks. Or perhaps come onto your forearms, make a kickstand with your thumbs, index fingers underneath the ankle, kicking through the right heel, and perhaps look forward. Deep inhale through the nose, side out. Please take your time to walk your hands back. If the leg is long, longish, draw it back, rebend the knee. Tuck your left toes, inhale a right down dog split. Maybe a one-legged vinyasa if you want. To your downward facing dog. And breathe. Deep inhale through the nose, side out. Drawing your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders over the wrists, check out your thumbs. Exhale, bend the knees, squat back, step or hop. A half lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, your chair pose setup. Big toes touching heels, a fist width apart. Bend the knees, reach the arms up, or find the chair that feels best in your body. Exhale, hands to the heart for balance. Float the left knee up into the chest, figure four, left ankle, right thigh. And don't forget to stick your seat out, bring the heart forward. It's a bit of a cow spine sensation. Flex your left foot, steady breath. Yogi toe lock, peace fingers, left hand around the left big toe. Coming up to stand first, driving through the right heel, right hand to the hip, or reach the arm out to the right. Kicking your left heel out to the left, you can lengthen through the leg if you want. Again, keep that superhero in the heart. One more breath. Swing the leg forward for Utthita A. Keep your gaze steady. Pull the left shoulder back. Draw the tailbone underneath you. One more breath. And then carefully lower your left foot all the way down to the ground. Right hand lowers. A half lift on the inhale. Exhale, step your right foot back. Runner's lunge. Keep your toe lock if you can. Pivot your right heel to the left. And then open that up into your triangle pose from the ground up. Now if you want to, you can press your left big toe mount into those metatarsals of your left hand. Again, try not to sink in the shoulder. Obliques, lengthening, same thing, reaching in all directions. One more breath. Bend the left knee, find your side angle set up. And then release the toe lock, reach both arms overhead, big beach ball. Energy through the arms, reaching through the fingers, index fingers, all the way to the pinky fingers. One more breath, deep inhale. Maybe deepen into the lunge. Keep your arms as they are, drive through the left heel, find your triangle pose. Hello, core. One more breath, reaching, reaching. Left hand lowers, right hand follows. Turn the left toes to the right. Find your wide forward fold to the right. Inhale, take a half lift. And then exhale, fold over. Maybe ankles, maybe yogi toe lock. Maybe walk your hands in between your legs. Or perhaps line up fingertips and big toes. You are more than welcome to come upside down in your tripod. B, that's the hands, fingertips facing towards you, or find tripod C with the fingertips facing away from you. If you're up, cool, stay up. but straddle out the legs, kicking through the heels, activate the legs, and then find that slow landing down to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, turn over your left leg, find a runner's lunge, right knee lowers, keep it down, untuck the toes, find your half split, Ardha Hanumanasana, hips draw back. For that little IT bend spine, take both hands over to your left, turn the pinky toe edge of your left foot down to the ground and keep pulling those toes towards you. Maybe stay on tented fingers, palms, or again if you want, come onto your forearms. Deep inhale through the nose, side out. All right, let's come back to palms if you're on forearms. Face over your left leg. Rebend the knee, weight comes forward. Right palm planted down, tuck your right toes, drive to the heel, knee lifts. Peace fingers, left hand around the left big toe. You can take your side plank, Vashisthasana, into the right hand, with or without toe lock. Try not to hold yourself up, continue to push. And then with the toe lock if you can, swing that left leg all the way to the top edge of the mat. Lower the right knee down, untuck your toes, find that half split. Maybe find your Hanumanasana or your journey into and towards. Stay up, maybe come on your forearms. Make that little kickstand with your thumbs. Draw the toes towards you and try to look forward. Deep inhale through the nose. Side out. And next, inhale, no rush. Walk the hands back. The leg is long, longish. Please draw it back. Bend the knee. Tuck your right toes. Find a left down dog split on the inhale. Exhale, come forward, maybe a one-legged plank to one-legged chaturanga, any vinyasa of your choice, to your downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose, side out. Take another breath. And then a brief child's pose or sit up on your shins. I'm going to switch sides. You can stay where you are. Got one more standing wave for you. Getting a little bit more into the IT. All right, beautiful. On the inhale, find all fours. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Next inhale, float your right leg up to the sky, find your dog split. Exhale, step the foot forward and through between the hands. Lower left knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale, arms sweep up, take Anjaneyasana. I like to interlace last 3 fingers and really fully lengthen through the front body, lengthening through the arms. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart, twisting to your right. Please do that with your core strength. Then it's just a gentle tap of the elbow to the outer right thigh, using more core strength to twist deeper. Tucking your left toes, drive to the left heel, the knee floats. Breathe into the lower back. Take one more deep breath in. Maybe a sigh. Without overthinking so much, inhale, find Skandasana over your left leg, back of the mat, switching your foot pattern, maybe finding hands to heart or kickstands underneath the shoulders. You can draw the right toes towards you and draw the heart forward. Pushing into the left heel, inhale up over your left leg for a runner's lunge facing the back of the mat. Lower right knee down, untuck your toes. Draw the hips back, find half split. Stay in your half split. Just take your right hand underneath your shoulder. I like to tent the fingers. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. The chest faces the left side of the room. Inhale, circle the left hand to the back of the room. Down, forward, and up as you bend the left knee. Sweep both arms up. Find your Vinyasa. Maybe again interlace. Exhale, hands come down. Frame the foot. Tuck your right toes. Find a runner's lunge. Knee to slide that left foot back. Plunge your right hand into the ground. Boomerang twist. All 10 toes to the left. Dip the hips here on the outer blade. Pinky toe edges of both feet. Peace fingers. Left hand around the left big toe. If you want, with toe lock, side plank. One more time. Vashisthasana. Breath, breath, breath. Release the toe lock. Step that left foot behind you for rock star as you open it up to the sky, maybe possibly. And then looking down, lower your right booty cheek down to the ground. Find the middle of your mat. Take your left hand to the pinky toe edge of your right foot by bending the knee. Take your right hand behind, kicking through the right heel. If you want to reach your right arm behind you for a little extra core spice. Tricky transition. You can go with momentum here or without. Right hand, take it next to your right hip. You want to push into the right hand and step into the left foot. I'm going to keep my right leg straight. You can bend the knee if you want to. Exhale, rock back, push into the right hand, come up to stand or step the right foot in front. Then take your left foot about a foot back, find pyramid pose. Left hand can stay where it is or take it underneath your shoulder. And draw your right hip back, inhale, right arm reaches up. Find your Parivrtta Trikonasana, revolve triangle pose. Breath, breath, breath. Drive through that left heel. And then take your right hand back down. Release the right foot if you have it. Find pyramid pose for a moment. Look back. And then take your arms to the side of your body, reaching back so you can clasp behind your left knee. Driving into the left heel, round your spine. So top of the chin, maybe forehead to the knee. Keep pushing through the left heel. Breath, breath, breath. And then take your time, release, frame your right foot, half lift. Exhale, step the left foot next to the right. Finding your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart, twist to the right. Hands to the heart, breath, breath, breath. Sit a little lower, ankles, knees level. Then reach down with your left hand for the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Right arm reaches up. Pop onto the ball of your right foot. Belly to thigh, knee bend. Inhale, look forward and up as you come up to stand. Reach back with your right hand. Reach back, 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 back. Once you feel stable, kick through your right heel. Finding your Utthita C. Superhero on the heart. Keep reaching back. Go for 1. And go for 2. To counter twist, release your right leg down, swing it down and back. Right hand circles down, left arm up, revolved half moon. You can look down onto the horizon or up. And then exhale, feet together, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, double tap, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up, full breath in. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. A half lift on the inhale. And you take it back on your exhale any way you want. Step, hop, or float. Or skip the vinyasa and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose, side out. And find a brief child's pose or sit up on your shins. Alright, got one more side to go. inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, please float your right leg up to the sky, finding your down dog. Sorry, left leg, I apologize. Left leg up into the sky. Exhale, step the foot forward and through between the hands. Lower your right knee down, untuck your toes. Inhale, arms sweep up, finding your Vinyasa. Open it up. Oh my gosh, such a beautiful front body opener. Take another beat. Lifting up, pushing through the feet, top of the back foot, sole of the front foot. Exhale, hands come to heart. Core strength to twist, and then gently tap the elbow or the tricep. Finding your twist again from core strength. Tucking the right toes, drive through the heel, the knee lifts. Keep getting long, crown of the head through that back heel. Without overthinking too much. Inhale, turn to your right, Skandasana over your right leg, your low lateral lunge. Find your breath, your feet, your Mula Bandha, lifting pelvic floor in and up. And then turn over your right leg, find the runner's lunge at the back of your mat, lower left knee down. Untuck the left toes, draw your hips back, find half split. Keep your half split, just take your left hand underneath your shoulder, tend fingers. Inhale, circle your right arm up to the sky for this little different twist. Keep drawing your right hip back and the right toes towards you. Inhale, circle that right hand to the back of the room. Down, forward, up, bend the right knee. Both arms sweep up, find Anjaneyasana again. Exhale, the hands come down, frame your foot. Tuck your left toes, drive to the heel, knee lifts, boomerang twist, all 10 toes to the right. Take a moment, dip the hips. Peace fingers, right hand around the right big toe. Find your side plank, Vashisthasana. One more time with your toe lock. Don't forget to push. And then release toe lock or lift the foot, step it behind you. Open it up to your rock star. And then looking down as you lower your left booty cheek down to the ground. Have a seat, find the middle of your mat. Taking your left hand behind you, right hand, pinky toe edge of the left foot, kicking through the heel, long spine, this is plenty. Or perhaps reach your left arm behind you. Again, all this lengthening through the front of your body. Take your left hand then to the outside of the left hip. Push into that hand and step into this right foot. I'm going to keep my left leg straight. Exhale, rock up, step into the right foot, left foot steps in front. And then step your right foot about a foot or two back. Find your pyramid pose, Parsvattanasana. Right hand can stay where it is or take it underneath your shoulder, maybe on a block. Pull your left hip back. Inhale, left arm reaches up for your revolved triangle pose. Lengthening through, pushing, reaching, left hip back, drive to the right heel, left big toe mount down. And then take the left hand down, find your breath. Release your left foot, find your official Parsvattanasana, head drops. Looking at your back leg, reach your arms to your sides and then so you can clasp your hands around your right calf or right knee. Push through the right heel, it's going to stabilize you, and then again through especially the whole tripod of the left foot. Try to round your spine, even nose to knee. A cat spine, pulling the back body open here. Keep driving through that right heel. Quite tricky balance. And then you can let that go. Frame your left foot half lift. Exhale, step the right foot next to the left, forward fold. Inhale, find the half lift. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up, find your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart, twisting to your left. Take your time. Again, you want to not yank yourself in the twist. Hands to heart, maybe possibly line up ankles and knees. Deep breath into the low back. Expand your wings. Grab the pinky toe edge of your left foot with your right hand. Keep reaching up with the left hand. Pop on the ball of the left foot. Look forward and up as you come up to stand. Keep reaching back with your left hand. Keep reaching back. I can't stress it enough. It's really your counterbalance. Then we're like, okay, cool, I'm steady. You can kick to the left heel. Keep reaching back. Maybe look to your left. Roll all the way over your left thumb. Steady breath. Go for 1. Go for 2. And then to counter twist, release the left leg, swing it all the way down and back, left hand down, right arm up, find your revolved half moon. You can look down, up, or onto the horizon, face those left toes down, and then exhale, right hand lowers, left foot joins the right, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, exhale, let it go. Inhale, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Just gonna take it back to down dog. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold over. A half lift on the inhale. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Upward facing dog. To your downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose, side out. Take another breath, smooth out your breath. And then please lower down onto your shins. Take them about inner hips width apart. Come up to stand on your shins. So you can tuck your toes or have the tops of the feet down, yogi's choice. I just want to get you a little bit into the front of the body. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take the hands to the lower back, fingertips up or down, pulling the elbows back is plenty. Again, try not to just thrust the hips forward. You want to lengthen all the way through the upper spine first. You can look forward if you want. Continue to draw the elbows back. If you let the head drop, just let it drop, completely relaxed. Maybe if you feel comfortable, hands can come to the heels or to the ankles, or even walk the hands down the thighs to the inner knees. Go for 3 more breaths. Inhale, keep lifting, lengthening. And exhale, maybe a little bit further. Keep pressing into the top of the feet, the shin. And then using the inhale to come up. Maybe sit on the heels or between the heels for Virasana if you want to, or sit on the block. Just take a moment to process all of that. Maybe a deep inhale through the nose. Side out. Take your time to fishtail your legs out to one side. You can come to lie on your back. Draw the knees into your chest when you get there. A bit of a squeeze. Take the feet down, push into the feet to lift the hips. Take the hips over to the left. Draw the knees back into the chest and let them drop to your right for a supine twist. Hands can be on the rib cage or cactus them out. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And side out. Inhale, draw the knees back into the chest. You're probably way off to the left, that's all right. Just scoot yourself all the way over to the right. Hips, knees into the chest and let them drop to the left. This way your spine is smack in the middle of your mat and you're not in some funky twist. Hands can be on the rib cage or cactus out. Take a deep inhale. Side out. You're more than welcome to draw the knees back in Plant the feet on the ground. Feel free to take Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. If there is something you still wish to move through, please do that. As you come to lie in and towards Shavasana, that can be your Supta Baddha Konasana, or that can be legs long, and feet flopped open. I'm just gonna play a little bit of my singing bowls for your Shavasana. Maybe eyes closed or a soft gaze. And again, if you're still working through something, please work through something, whatever you need. So much for practicing with me and this little shorter flow. Please stay here for as long as you like, or a few more minutes, and I'll be back very soon. Thank you so much.